Today's video is brought to you by SoccerStarShop.com. If you're looking to purchase a new pair of football boots at a great price, go and check them out. Make sure you use the discount code HD to get 5% off when checking out. During the early 2000s, they were on the cusp of European glory, reaching the Champions League final in back-to-back years, unfortunately losing both. They are 6-time La Liga winners, 7-time Copa del Rey winners, and 1-time UEFA Cup winners. Of course, we are talking about Valencia. It is time to get the Spanish side out of their current dark times after poor results on the field and financial turmoil off it, and back into the Champions League final, where hopefully we can finally deliver European success for their faithful fans. It is time to rebuild Valencia. G'day guys, how's it going? It is JarradHD here. Welcome back to another rebuilding video. Of course, judging by the title, it is time to rebuild Valencia. For those of you who have not seen a rebuilding challenge video yet, here are the rules. So the main objective of this is to take a team to the Champions League final. We will be simulating every single game up until the Champions League final, which we will play ourselves. We can make whatever transfers we like. Realistic, unrealistic, it does not matter. There's a big focus on the transfer window, only showing players that we sign. And finally, don't get butthurt if I sell your favorite player. Let's get into the rebuild. Also fellas, I'd like to say a big thank you for 75,000 subscribers, now only 25,000 away from my dream of 100,000. Absolutely crazy stuff to think, so a big thank you for that. Valencia should be quite an interesting challenge. Honestly, have no expectations on how many seasons it's going to take us. But fellas, make sure that if you are new around here, you hit that subscribe button down below. You bloody scorpion kick that subscribe button, and make sure you click the bell icon next to it to join the notification squad. So this is the starting 11 we have for season 1. Valencia have a pretty good side, I'm not going to lie. A very good base for youth. A lot of growth in a lot of these players, and thinking I'm going to go in for a new striker as our main priority for this season, and then potentially a new young centre back that can grow if we have the funds left over. But let's get into the business. Let's get into the rebuild. And we're going to make our first signing for this Valencia rebuild. Someone that I wanted to sign for quite a while. Hopefully we get to use him while he's at his peak. Diego Costa, the Spanish striker, been linked with a move back to Spain for quite a while now. Granted, it's been Atletico Madrid, but you know what? It doesn't matter who we sign. Let's bring in Diego Costa. Fortunately, we didn't have to pay too much money for Diego Costa, which means we have a lot left over, and we were able to go ahead and get a centre back, weakening one of our La Liga rivals in the process. Stefan Savic from Atletico Madrid coming in for 21 million plus Abendor. So after those two signings, our squad is definitely looking a lot stronger. And we have sold Araujo to Barnsley for £450,000. So here we are on the 1st of January, about halfway through the La Liga season, and we're doing alright, I guess. Sitting mid-table, about as mid-table as you can get. 10th position. Real Madrid having a pretty average start to the season in 7th place. Barcelona are the front runners at the moment. Looking at the drop zone, Sporting Gijon, Deportes Alaves, no clue what their names are, and Leganes all down there. So it's been a pretty non-eventful January transfer window, but late in the window we've made a signing, a central midfield signing, Vincent Cosiello coming in from Nice for a pretty decent sum of £11 million. So, season 1, it's gone pretty quickly, not too much has happened, but here we are at the end of the La Liga season. We've salvaged it back, finishing in 7th position. Unfortunately, not enough to qualify for Europa League, unless we won the domestic cup. Atletico Madrid winning the league, which is great to see. Barcelona and Real Madrid tied in second and third on 77 points. And the three teams going down are Granada, Leganes, and Sporting Gijon. So Real Madrid, they won the Copa de España. We got eliminated in the round of 16 to Villarreal. And Real Madrid, they lost in the Champions League final to Roma. Roma won the Champions League final. It took us 5 years to win the Champions League title with them in our rebuild. They've done it in one. Fair play to them. And AS Monaco, the recently crowned French Ligue 1 champions, they won the Europa League. Benfica, still not able to defeat their curse. We've managed to build ourselves a nice foundation here for season 1. Let's see if we can qualify for the Champions League in season number 2. So kicking off the second season here with an absolutely huge midfield signing, Nabil Fekir, the man with one of the best beards in the business, coming to Valencia for £33 million. And a player departure here, Pablo Piatti moving to Real Betis for £8 million. And we are going to bring in a brand new centre-back, someone that I was looking at last season. He's going to eventually come into our starting 11 once Garay starts to go down in overall. So welcome to Valencia, Kurt Zuma. So here we are in January, and after 16 games played, we're sitting in 6th. So there's a chance for us. Real Madrid, even worse than last year, down in 15. Sevilla and Deportivo are leading the league. And we are going to make our first pre-contract signing here for this Valencia rebuild. A Felix Spanish player, and Herrera from Manchester United. Definitely going to be an upgrade in our midfield in season 3. Neymar went to Bayern Munich. What a steal from the German side, £77 million for a 94 rated Neymar. Normally, if you want to go in for him at this stage, you have to pay about 140 million, so Bayern, consider yourselves lucky. No real surprises there. But I don't think I've ever seen Dele Alli go to Man City in career mode. Get in there, boys. We're going to be playing Champions League football in season number 3. We have snuck in there, equal on points with Real Madrid, but we go through. I guess it must be on head-to-head because they have a better goal difference than us, so I'm presuming it's on head-to-head. But Sevilla surprisingly lift the La Liga title, Barcelona second, Atletico Madrid third. The 3 sides going down are Getafe, Girona, and Osasuna. An all-Spanish final in the... Wait, that was the Champions League. It's the Copa de España. It's an El Clasico. Real Madrid win that. We got knocked out once again by Villarreal in the round of 16. And it is Manchester United winning an all-English affair in the Champions League final. Hopefully we can get around that mark next season. And once again, Benfica lose in the Europa League final. This time to Bayer Leverkusen. So the curse continues for Benfica. Might have to rebuild them eventually. So here is our squad report at the conclusion of the second season. Definitely a lot of players we can look to sell on next season. We do have Ander Herrera coming in next season, which means I'm probably going to look to get rid of Parejo. He's going to be about 29 next season, 29-30, so I might get rid of him whilst he's worth a decent amount. There he is, 29 right now, still worth a decent amount, so I'll probably look to get rid of him. But we have a decent young core besides that for the most part. Fekir up to 85 rated. Next season, I'm thinking left winger is going to be my main priority because Nani is going to be 31 next season, I believe. So there he is. He's 31 now, going down 2 overall already. Had a great season. Look at them stats. 45 appearances, 29 goals. That is ridiculous, Nani. So I'd say season number 2 was a pretty successful one again. Champions League in season 3. Hopefully we can put in a good shift and make the knockout rounds, maybe even go the distance. Let's find out. Let's get into the third season. So kicking off this third season with a player departure, Matty Ryan, one of my favourite players in real life, off to Malaga for £19.5 million. And a huge pickup here. I said I wanted to bring in someone that could somewhat replace Nani. We've done that. We've brought in Kaita Balde Diao from Lazio, an absolute beast on FIFA. £54 million. Welcome to Valencia, mate. So before we can compete in the group stages of the Champions League, we have to qualify through the playoffs. Of course, we finished 4th in the La Liga. We're in the playoffs, a tough side as well. Olympique Marseille. It's really going to be quite a challenge for us to qualify, but let's get into the match and see how we go. No Diego Costa as well, as he is out with injury for about the next 5 or 6 weeks, so we're going to have to use Rodrigo up front, but our squad, it's quite strong, quite a good side. I'm very happy with the squad we've been able to develop in the first 3 seasons. Marseille, they have Payet, who doesn't get a goal. I thought he got a goal, but it's 1-1. I don't know if away goals count in these qualifiers, but we are away for the first leg. Let's see if we can get a second goal here to give us the lead heading into the second leg. Come on, fellas. They've got a strong defense. Rakik, the Dutch defender. Can we get a goal? Fekir gets us a goal. That is a brace for him. And we have a 2-1 advantage heading into the second leg. So we're 2-1 up here heading into the second leg. Costa returned from injury, but I'm keeping him on the bench. Gonna keep the faith with Rodrigo. Let's see if Fekir can get another brace. He got a brace in between this game and the last one in the La Liga. So he scored 4 goals in 2 games. Can he keep that record up? Let's just keep it this way, then we go through to the knockout rounds. Herrera with a yellow card. Cancelo gives us a 3-1 lead. That is what we're after. Let's see if we can get another goal to put it to bed. Come on, fellas. Balde Diao makes it 4-1. Get in there. We're all over them, and we're going through to the group stages. So here we are with 3 hours remaining on transfer deadline day. We're going to bring in a new goalkeeper, Loris Karius from Liverpool. Welcome to Valencia, mate. And here is our group for Season 3 in the Champions League. PSG, Zenit and Vitesse. So I'm hopeful that we can drag in a second place finish. Maybe we'll finish on top of PSG, but all I'm after is qualification to the knockout round. Anyways, we'll simulate in a few seconds to see how we went. Let's have a look in 3, 2, 1. We qualified, 2nd position. There is absolute daylight between us and PSG, and then us and Zenit, so we were definitely middle of the pack. PSG, 6 wins, 0 draws, 0 losses. For us, 3 wins, 1 draw, 2 losses. But in the knockout rounds, in the round of 16, if you look to the bottom left of your screen, we're going to be facing Pep Guardiola's Manchester City. And on the 1st of January, we're currently sitting where we finished Season 2, 4th position, 1 point ahead of Real Betis, and about 6 behind Barcelona. Our main objective for this season, I think, is to overtake Real Madrid and all the top 3, to get in the top 3, to kind of break the pack up a little bit. And we have sold Enzo Perez to Real Betis for £2.8 million. And another player departure here at the back end of January, Martin Montoya, the right back, off to Real Betis for £10.5 million. And a massive pre-contract offer. Angel Correa, the Argentine striker, coming in on a free transfer for next season. Now, I'm thinking that I'll probably play him at the right wing position. All depends on how Diego Costa finishes up this season and his overall status, but I'm thinking right wing for Angel Correa. So it's Champions League knockout time. We're at home, taking on Manchester City. No Savic and no, what player is? Oh, Balde Diao. They're both out for about 5 to 6 weeks each. So Nani and Gray coming in. Besides that, it is full strength, but we're up against it here. Man City have Jan Sommer, Florenzi. Who else have they brought in? They've got Sterling still. Fernandinho gives them an away goal. Herrera gets one back against his former Manchester rival. Zuma gets injured. Hopefully it is not too serious. Looks like our whole back line might be down and out, but it's 1-1 at the moment. Let's not concede another away goal. Costa gives us the lead. Get in there, Diego. 2-1 up against Man City. Come on, fellas. Maybe another goal. No, we're going to hold on, though. 2-1 advantage heading into the second leg at the Etihad. So away here at the Etihad, the second leg. No Balde Diao, but there is Stefan Savic back, which makes me extremely confident, I guess. I'm happy because we're trying to protect the lead here. 2-1 up. Man City have an away goal, but we have 2 goals, so we cannot afford to concede. We need to score, but let's just not concede, and then we go to the semi-finals. But Aguero scores in the 22nd minute, so 2-2 now, but Man City lead on away goals. Let's get an away goal. Diego Costa, step up, son. Fekir, step up. John Stones comes off injured. Gray comes on, so Savage doesn't matter. Nani gets us an away goal. We're 3-2 up against Man City. Come on. There it is. We're going to the quarterfinals. So we've defeated the blue half of Manchester, but can we take down the red half of Manchester here in the quarterfinals? Valencia versus Jose Mourinho's Manchester United. The first leg away here at Old Trafford, taking on Manchester United. Let's see if we can get one leg up, get some bloody away goals. We don't want to leave it as close as we did last time. I'm interested to see what this Man United squad is like. Will Dybala be there? No Dybala, but Lukaku and Icardi are there, and Fellaini gets a goal. I completely missed that. Marouane Fellaini, of all the people, gives Man United the lead against Valencia. They also have Harry Kane on the bench, I believe that is, so a lot of strike power. Mina gets us an equaliser, our right winger, but Lukaku gets them a second goal. We're 2-1 down, but we have an away goal. Please get us a second one. No, we need to win the next leg 1-0. We have an away goal, but Man United have the lead. So the second leg here, can we get through to the semi-finals? We have work to do. We're at home. The Estadio Mestalla, I believe it is. I'm pretty sure Valencia have a new stadium that's being built, so might not be the Estadio Mestalla for much longer, but we do have Man United here. Same starting 11. Looks like they're going with a very similar starting 11. Pogba misses a penalty. Yes, that would have been a big blow if we conceded in the 15th minute. We need a goal. Step up, boys. Step up, Costa. Step up, Cosiello. Let's go. Come on, Valencia. Half an hour to go. Pogba gets them an away goal. Gaia gets injured. 15 minutes to score 2 goals. Come on, fellas. It's not looking good. We're held in quite nicely, but we are eliminated from the Champions League in the quarterfinals. A decent effort for our first time in the Champions League. Would have been nice to go further. So at the end of the La Liga season, we get another chance to compete in the Champions League in Season 4, finishing once again in 4th in what was quite a tight top 3 race, I guess you could say. Real Madrid 1 point ahead of us, Sevilla 2 points behind us. Granada, Levante, and Rayo Vallecano all relegated. Holy crap, Vallecano only got 2 wins all season, 9 points. Surely that's a La Liga record. Unfortunately, we lost the Copa de España final 1-0 to Sevilla. Came so close to our first piece of silverware for this rebuild. And it was Barcelona defeating Man United 2-1 in the Champions League final. And Schalke defeated Atletico Madrid on a penalty shootout to lift the Europa League title. That is very unlucky for Atletico Madrid. So ending Season 3, we had a good crack in the Champions League. I honestly think in Season 4, with some big signings, we will go the whole way, go 2 steps further, and complete the Valencia rebuild. Let's find out. So kicking off our 4th season, I plan on going all in to make sure we win the Champions League title this season. I felt like we needed to upgrade our midfield just a little bit, and we've brought a Spaniard, Thiago, back to the Spanish La Liga, signing from Bayern Munich for £55 million. And someone that hasn't featured too much for us in this rebuild, Alvaro Negredo, off to Osasuna for £2.6 million. And another player departing here, Antonio Severa, off to Navarra for £1.5 million. And a third player departing here, Jam, I don't know how to pronounce it, but he's off to Celta Vigo for 8 million. So I would say that our Champions League group for this fourth season is probably harder than it was last season. It's pretty difficult. We've got one of the biggest sides in there in Tottenham, who I'm sure now that Dele Alli and Harry Kane, actually, they both left in like season 2, didn't they? So never mind. But anyways, it's Tottenham, Sporting, and Galatasaray all in our group. As per normal, we're going to simulate to the end of the group stage, see how we go. Let's do that in 3, 2, 1. We qualified. Such a tight, close group. It would have gone down to the last day, really. Only 3 points between first place and last place. We go through with Spurs. No real surprise there, but a lot closer than I would have thought. Like, look at that. Tottenham go through with 1 win and 5 draws. That's ridiculous. And for the second year in a row, we are going to be taking on Pep Guardiola's Man City in the round of 16 for the Champions League. If we get past them, however, we're not going to be able to get our revenge against Man United, who didn't qualify for the knockout round. And on the 1st of January, for the first time in this Valencia rebuild, we're top of the La Liga. Granted, only by 1 point over Sevilla and Barcelona, but we're top at least. Let's get into January anyways. So here we are in January, and I think our squad is honestly good enough to win the Champions League. It's all about setting ourselves up to be prepared. It's all about insurance and making sure we have good replacements. We need a backup right back. We're going to sign one. Julian Korb from Mönchengladbach. Welcome to Valencia. Champions League knockout time. Away at the Etihad, taking on Pep Guardiola's Man City. Can we knock them out for the second year straight? Hopefully this year we go a bit further than the quarterfinals. This year, I think we're going to win it. Our squad it's legit. Fekir gets us a goal in the 2nd minute. Couldn't ask for a better start. That is an away goal as well, which helps a lot. Let's see if we can get another goal. Diego Costa, step up. Diao, step up. Correa, you got to step up, mate. Nothing else really happening. They've got Sigurdsson up front, which is surprising, and he scores. He scores. They've got Dele Alli as well, so it's 1-1 here. We have an away goal, so even heading into the second leg. So back at home, back in Spain for the second leg. We have an away goal, so if it stays 0-0, we go through. But we can't rest on that. We have to come out of the gates firing. Costa up front. Let's see how we can go. We get a goal early, exactly what I said. We got a goal early last time out, however, so we're in the driver's seat at the moment, but we can see the goal, and it'll be going to extra time. Fekir makes it 2-0. Sigurdsson makes it... What just happened? What is happening? It's gone from 1-0 to 3-2 in the matter of no time. But now they have a good opportunity. If they draw, they go through on away goals. If it hangs on, they miss a penalty in the 87th minute. We go up the other end and we score. That was one crazy leg. We go through 5-3 over Man City. What an insane second leg. So a huge challenge here. Probably the toughest team remaining in these Champions League knockout rounds. Bayern Munich in the quarterfinals. Other notable games, well, the other games are Dortmund vs Monaco, which happened in real life, I'm pretty sure. Tottenham versus Leverkusen, and PSG versus Atletico Madrid. So it's a big task ahead of us. So we're at home here for the first leg. Come on, fellas. Can we get a good start? We need to get past this point. This is where we got knocked out last season, so bit of pressure on us, not gonna lie. Our squad's coming along quite nicely. Full strength squad once again. They've got a good side. They've got Neymar. I forgot about that. They've got some guy up front. Correa misses a penalty in the 16th minute. And Lewandowski gets them an away goal. That is not the start we were after. Balde Diao ties things up. They've got Pjanic as well. Gomez makes it 2-1. Oh dear. Come on. We can't. That's not good that we allow them to get 2 away goals. Gaia gets injured as well. That is not a good result. We're still in it, but we have a huge task ahead of us. So the odds are definitely stacked against us here. Bayern Munich away. They're 2-1 up. They have 2 away goals. And we're missing Jose Gaia and friggin' Diego Costa. Costa's suspended. Gaia's injured, so Correa goes striker. Mina comes in at right wing, and Leto comes in at left back. We need an early goal. We need to make it 2-2. We need to score 2 goals, technically, so let's do that. We score 2 goals. Savage gets us an away goal. The FIFA gods, they're on our side at the moment. It's all tied up, but they lead on away goals into the second half. Please, fellas, please get a second goal. I pray. 10 minutes to go. Bakali gets us a second goal. Hold on. There it is. We're going through. Holy crap. That Bayern Munich side. I thought we were screwed. I swear, this is not like Blackburn. This is not scripted. This is just the FIFA gods. I thank you. I thank you to FIFA gods. So in the semi-finals, it is us versus Monaco and Tottenham versus PSG. I don't think I've versed Tottenham in the final yet in a rebuild, so low-key, if we make it through, I'm hoping they do as well, but we just have to focus on Monaco, a tough task. They have a very good young side. We always seem to face them in rebuilds about this deep through the rebuild in the semi-finals, quarterfinals, so let's see if we can get one up against them. Traveling away to Monaco for the first leg here against AS Monaco. Let's go, lads. Our squad is definitely weak. Our defense especially. Our offense is strong. Costa back in, but no Kurt Zuma and still no Jose Gaia. Gaia still injured. Zuma suspended for this first leg through through suspensions, through too many yellow cards. Can we get an away goal? Let's keep a clean sheet and let's make it competitive for the second leg. Or let's make it comfortable in our favour. Thiago injured. That is not what we were after. Jermaine gives them the lead, so it's going from bad to worse for us. Please, fellas, get a goal back. Champions League semi-final time. The second leg at home here. We need a goal. We need a freaking goal. That is all we're after. 1-0 down. Monaco have quite a strong forward line. Zuma in, Herrera in, Thiago still injured. Please, fellas, don't let Mbappe score. He's a beast. Cosiello scores. It's all tied up. If it stays like this, we head to extra time, but we need a second goal. Let's make it 2-0. Let's qualify for the final. No goals. Mina scores. It's 2-0. But if they score, they go through on away goals rule. Only a few minutes to wait. Please. Yes. There it is. We're going through to the Champions League final. 2-0 against Monaco. So that makes it, what, 2-1 on aggregate. So, fortunately, no Thiago, no worries. So, it'll be Tottenham in the Champions League final. They defeated PSG 1-1, so they must have won on away goals. I'm interested to see what type of squad they have, considering I know they sold Harry Kane and Dele Alli. Taking a look around the rest of football, however, Arsenal won the Europa League. They defeated Inter Milan on a penalty shootout. We ended up finishing in 3rd position in the La Liga. Unfortunately, we couldn't get the title for Valencia, but Sevilla, they won the comp. The silver lining, at least, is if we don't win today, we get a 5th season to win the final potentially. In the Copa de España, we don't even make the last 16, which is quite disappointing. Barcelona took the honours there. But you guys know it is tradition to have a look at the squad report before we get into the Champions League final. Regardless of whether we win it or if we lose it, we always have a look. Our squad's come along quite nicely. Our young core is starting to age. They're all starting to hit around their peaks, which is quite nice to see. A few of our players that we signed during their peak are starting to decline a little bit, but still quite solid for our club. I'm interested to see how we perform in this Champions League final. And as I said, I'm interested to see what Tottenham's side is like. Hopefully we're very, very strong in it. Hopefully we can score a ton of goals. And hopefully, for the 3rd time, we can lift the Champions League title for Valencia. They've lost twice. They have never won in the Champions League final. Can we become 3rd time lucky? I'm going to give the player of the episode. It is going to go to this man here, Nabil Fekir. You've probably already seen the little pop-up, but he's player of the episode. Let's get into the Champions League final against Tottenham. time lucky for Valencia, or will Tottenham defeat our hopes? Still on. Still on. Jose Gaia. Lovely ball to Diego Costa. Holds it up. Goes through. Nabil Fekir. What a miss there from the attacking midfielder. That would have been the perfect start. Here we go. We're just passing it around, looking to push up the field. Fekir. Wide open. One-on-one again. Good save, Lloris. Can we win the header? No. Lloris. Big save there. Comes off him. Comes off him. He scores it. Oh my god. FIFA! What? That is absolute FIFA 8! Cosiello blocks Lloris' shot, and we have the lead 26 minutes in this game. Oh my god, we take the lead in controversial circumstances. That is a good fortune of luck. I always do this, but it has never worked for me. I thought for a second we stuffed up the first touch because I was so panicked that I was this button mashing B. But Cosiello gives us the lead in the Champions League final. Son, going to Wanyama, long shot, forces a save out of Karius. Here we go, nice little 1-2 there between Thiago and Correa. Correa is absolutely free. He's flying up the wing. He crosses out one at the back post. Valade Dio, miss hit. We went for the scissor kick, but it's cleared away from the Tottenham defense. Crap, it falls for Timo Werner. Good defense, Cosiello. Here we go, boys. Passing it around. Costa beautifully holds it up, and now Kaita is on the run. He's killing it. Taken down. Is that a penalty or is it a free kick? I feel like it's a penalty. Yellow card. What's the decision? Oh, it's a free kick just on the edge. Can we get something out of it though? Fekir, in there. Get your head to it. Kaita puts it over. No, get it away. Eric Lamea goes for it. It falls back to him. Great defense. Risky to pass it out the back, but now we're on the counter. We see Balder Dial. Let's finish it. Nabil Fekir going over the top. Catches the defender flat-footed. Balder Dial on the angle. Probably should have looked to square it. Good stuff from Zuma. Here we go. Can we get a second goal? Get to it. Oh, good defense there from Nabil Fekir. He's looking to do some skills. Goes to Costa. We see the defender. Correa. Finesse is saved. Costa. Follow up. Hits it off the post. Oh, that would have finished it. See them open out wide. Herrera needs to nod that one on. He does it successfully. Correa running down the line. We're looking to get a second goal. Skins Danny Rose. Squares it. Goes in. Costa turns. Shoots. Misses. Oh, if he scored that, it would have been a miracle. We're so close to getting a second goal. If Tottenham bloody equalise now after we've dominated them for so long, I'm going to be so salty. They go over the top, headed away from Savage, thank the Lord. There it is, fellas. We are Champions League winners with Valencia. We did it very scrappily. The goal was absolute FIFA AIDS. But you know what? It doesn't matter how we do it as long as we win it. Valencia, finally Champions League winners. If you enjoyed today's rebuild, make sure you leave a like, and make sure you go freaking subscribe down below. Check out my second channel and check out my social media links. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll let you enjoy the title celebrations. It's been JarradHD here. I'm out. Peace.